Good evening, everybody. This is Francisco here from the Sports Goofs as we have another simulation baseball game for you all tonight. Once again, we're from Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida, as the Tampa Bay Rays host the Cleveland Indians tonight. So there are the Rays wearing their vest home white uniforms, the Indians in their navy blue alternate unis. There's Raymond up there on the Rays dugout. And Tommy Phelps is our starter for today. He also appeared in our last game between the Milwaukee Brewers and Colorado Rockies. He was playing for the Brewers at the time. All right, so now we've got a bunch of old baseball players out here on the field, and what I do with these broadcasts is basically tell you about these old baseball players. Pretty much all of them are retired now, but some of them have done very interesting things in their post-playing careers, and I think the fact that they even played baseball at all is an accomplishment worth mentioning them all over again. There's Omar Vizquel, still on the the fringe with regards to Hall of Fame voting. He made All-Star teams, that's for sure, but Hall of Fame voting. And yeah, we're gonna give this a shot here. Brett Abernathy making another play there. All right, so which one of these Cleveland Indians, because we'll see the Rays a ton of times. Matt Lawton, there's a player. Let's go with him. So let's go to good old baseball reference and check out his career. Now remember, this is the Indians in their the tail end of that basically mid to late 90s era, slightly into the early 2000s of their dominance of the American League Central. Aubrey Huff with the play, and it throws him out at first, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Tommy Phelps. So I have a treat for all of you. I think it is without saying this is a huge honor for me. Bartolo Colon, big sexy, large seductive, is on the mound for the Cleveland Indians. Man, I don't really want to talk about Bartolo Colon because I'm still holding out hope somebody will sign him and he will not be retired from Major League Baseball. He's a big guy here in this game back in 2002. And yeah, this is going to be great. Too bad this is an American League park and he's on an American League team, or else we would have had a chance to see the man up to bat. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen for us today, but we can talk about Matt Lawton, as he's a guy that I feel, whoa, that's a fly ball, just misses a catwalk, but Milton Bradley gets that in center field. All right, so let's go here. Matt Lawton, outfielder, batted lefty, threw righty, 5'10", 180 pounds. Born November 30th, 1971 in Gulfport, Mississippi. Drafted by the Minnesota Twins in the 13th round of the 91 draft from Mississippi Gulf Community College. He made his major league debut September 5th, 1995 at the age of 23 versus the Detroit Tigers. Had one at bat and no hits. His last game ever came May 16th, 2006 at the age of 34 versus the Oakland A's. Had 4 at bats and no hits. Full name is Matthew Lawton. He is the brother of Marcus Lawton. Marcus Lawton. Let's take a look at this real quick. He had one major league season, or at least one major league stint, in 1989 for the New York Yankees. Played 10 games, had 14 at-bats. Got 3 hits, scored a run, stole a base, 3 strikeouts, a .214 batting average. And yeah, that was the extent of Marcus Lawton's career, also from Gulfport, Mississippi. Yep, wore number 24 and number 28 for the New York Yankees. So maybe a stint or 2 stints if you had 2 different numbers. There we go. So that's 2 players we got there. Let's continue on with Matt Lawton, the more successful of the 2 brothers. Matt Lawton made 2 All-Star teams. Let's see, and he wore various different numbers, but mostly number 50 throughout his career. Let's see. I'm trying to piece this together now. Wore number 50 for the Minnesota Twins. Wore number 23 for the New York Mets. Wore number 11 for the Cleveland Indians. Wore number 50 for the Pittsburgh Pirates. 50 for the Cubs. 50 for the Yankees. So he also went to the Yankees like his brother. And number 15 for the Seattle Mariners. Career WAR of 15.1. 4,763 at-bats, 1,273 hits, 138 home runs, and a .267 career batting average. As we're here at the bottom of the 2nd inning, Big Sexy is back on the mound, and we are all excited and titillated. Jim Thome, Hall of Famer, gets that and gets the out. Continuing on here, and we've seen Jim Thome before when he was with the Philadelphia Phillies. There we go. I was going to say Cleveland Indians. Like, we're seeing him right now with the Indians. That would be so stupid to mention that once more. Okay. Anyways. Ground ball to Omar Vizquel, which is basically like hitting it into a black hole. You're not gonna see many mistakes from Omar Vizquel. Continuing on here, let's take a look at the transactions throughout Matt Lawton's career. 91, drafted by the Twins in the 13th round. And that ball is freaking, wow, over a catwalk. And unfortunately, Big Sexy has given up a home run. Who was that? So it's 1-0 Tampa Bay. Cox. Well then. How dare Cox do that to Bartolo Colon? Randy Wynn is up. We already did a Players Remember to Forget for him, so we're not going to talk about him. You can look at that in our past in YouTube. You can see it on YouTube if you want. All right. So July 30th, 2001, Matt Lawton was traded by the Twins to the Mets for Rick Reed, and that ball is lifted to left. Anderson's got that, and there we go. December 11th, 2001, Lawton was traded by the New York Mets with players to be named later, Alex Escobar and Jared Riggins, to the Cleveland Indians for Danny Peoples, who only played in the minors, Hall of Famer Roberto Alomar, and Mike Baksick. The New York Mets sent Earl Snyder and Billy Traber to the Cleveland Indians to complete the trade. So there you go. All right. So December 11, 2004, Lawton was traded by the Cleveland Indians to the Pittsburgh Pirates for Arthur Rhodes. July 31st, 2005, and that ball lands. All right. July 31st, 2005, traded by the Pittsburgh Pirates to the Chicago Cubs for Jody Garrett and cash. August 27, 2005, he was traded by the Chicago Cubs to the New York Yankees for Justin Berg. So the Yankees made a trade there to bolster themselves for the playoffs. October 27, 2005, he finally entered free agency for the first time in his career. And on January of 2006, he was signed by the Seattle Mariners. And May 30th, 2006, he was released by the Seattle Mariners. Now, let's see when he got paid the most. So, Let's take a look at this. It would seem here that Matt Lawton made most of his money. He earned the most in his career. The 2004 and 2005 season. 2004, the Indians paid him it was actually 2005. I thought it was the same number. The Pittsburgh Pirates paid him $7,750,000 at the age of 33. So that's when he got paid the most. And that ball is ripped over the center fielder's head, and that's going to bring in some runs here. Or just one run. Well, the Indians have tied it. No big blast, but a freaking frozen rope to center field, and they've got something going here in the third inning with one out. Omar Vizquel, guy on second and third. And he swings and misses there from Tommy Phelps. That was a fastball. Here comes the pitch, and ground ball to first base. And that will get the run in as Vizquel with the sacrifice grounder gets the Indians the lead, 2-1. So Matt Lawton is up, and we're still talking about him. Trying to figure out what was his career year. Well, he made 2 All-Star teams, 2000 and 2004. If we had to give him one absolute career year that really made Matt Lawton, it's a tough one. We'll tell you about the two. We'll tell you about the two because they were the all-star seasons. In 2000 with the Twins, played 156 games, 664 plate appearances, scored 84 runs, 171 hits, which is a career high, 44 doubles, a career high, 2 triples, 13 home runs, 88 RBI, which is a career high, and that ball is lifted all the way to the warning track. Matt Lawton gets that into Omar Vizquel at short, but that's a double for, who was that, Aubrey Huff? I'm not even sure. All right, continuing on here. Let's see. Stole 23 bases. Had 91 walks, which is a career high, and had 63 strikeouts. And the batting average that year, 305 batting average, a career high with the amount of games that he played. So that was a fantastic year for him. 405 on base percentage, 460 slugging. Oh, these are all career highs, by the way. An 865 OPS and a 116 OPS plus. 258 total bases. He had more than 98, actually. But yeah, these are career high numbers for him. And he made an all-star team. 2004, a little different. That ball is ripped. And that's a hard single, but it drives in another run for the Rays. So there you go. So that's Tyner there, Jason Tyner. Continuing on here. So let's see. 2004. Played 150 games, 680 plate appearances, 109 runs scored, career high, 164 hits, 25 doubles. And Greg Vaughn misses a catwalk, and Anderson's got that just in front of the warning track. And the Indians and Rays are tied at 2 apiece with 3 apiece with regards to hits and no errors for both sides. Hall of Famer Jim Thome is up now. Ever dangerous. Tommy Phelps better be super careful about this one. Continuing on here. Matt Lawton hit 20 home runs in 2004. Not a career high. He hit 21 back in 98. 70 RBI. And 23 stolen bases. And 74 walks and 84 strikeouts. 277 batting average. And yeah, made the All-Star team. So there you go. He spent most of his career with the Minnesota Twins, 7 years there, then 3-ish with the Cleveland Indians. All right. So that's Matt Lawton. Let's see if we can try and get another Cleveland Indian here. Travis Fryman. Let's get that one in there. We'll see the Rays a lot. We're gonna see the Rays a lot if this lack of a baseball season continues. So I won't prioritize Rays players that much. Although after this one I'll cover one. Travis Fryman, third baseman and shortstop, batted righty and threw righty. And Tommy Phillips gets through that half inning. Bartolo Colon now looking to get a hold of this Rays team as they already scored 2 runs on them here in the 4th inning. All right. So Travis Fryman, 6'1", 180 pounds when he played. Born March 25th, 1969. Very nice. At the age of 51 now, and he's from Lexington, Kentucky. Well, at least he was born in Lexington, Kentucky. He was drafted by the Detroit Tigers in the 1st round, 30th overall in the 1987 MLB draft out of Gonzales Tate High School in Pensacola, Florida. Made his major league debut July 7th, 1990 at the age of 21. That's a fly ball. Infield fly to... Well, not really an infield fly. There's nobody on. Anyways, Vizquel got that. So it's automatic out, basically. July 7th, 1990 versus the Kansas City Royals. Had 3 at-bats and no hits. His last game ever, September 29th, 2002 at the age of 33. Versus the Kansas City Royals. He had 4 at-bats. Got his last major league hit. And his last 2 RBI. Full name is David Travis Fryman. Had 5 All-Star appearances, 1 a Gold Glove, and a Silver Slugger. Wore number 24 for the Detroit Tigers and number 17 for the Cleveland Indians. They're the only 2 teams he ever played for. Career WAR of 34.4, 6,481 at-bats, 1,776 hits, 223 home runs, and a 274 batting average. So not a bad career at all. Very, very solid career, I would say. Has some accolades, and he put up some numbers here. So let's take a look at, let's say, 13-year career. Well, let's look at the transactions first. Very, very short here. Drafted by the Tigers in 1987. November 18th, 1997. Traded by the Tigers to the Arizona Diamondbacks for Matt Drews, Gabe Alvarez, and Joe Randa. Then December of 1997, traded by the Diamondbacks with Tom Martin and cash to the Cleveland Indians for Matt Williams. So this is a significant trade here because Matt Williams became a key piece at third base for the 2001 Arizona Diamondbacks. On the inaugural Arizona Diamondbacks, he is an original Diamondback. All right, so Travis Fryman here. When did you get paid, dude? When did you get paid the most? I guess it would be his final ever season. Well, no. 1997, not his final season. 1997 with the Detroit Tigers at the age of 28. $6,400,000. And just, yeah, dude. All right. Career year. What would be the career year for Travis Fryman? That's a good question. Fly ball to Milton Bradley to center field. He's got that easily. That's an out there for the Tribe. Aubrey Huff is up now. As Bartolo Colon has settled down a bit. So, actually, give me a second. Jim Thome with a diving attempt there. Doesn't get it.
The third baseman to second base. Gutierrez to first. A 5-4-3 double play. 3 down, and that'll retire.
Oh, yeah, and I'm back here. Reminder, folks, our next simulation game will be the Detroit Tigers versus the New York Yankees on MLB Slugfest. Yeah, that's going to be a fun one. Things are going to get a little violent here on Sports Goofs. So that's going to be a fun one. Please tune in to watch that one. All right. Well, let's continue on here. Randy Wynn just cannot get to that ball right there. All right, so base hit there. Is that Matt Williams? Oh, no, wait. No, Matt Williams, gosh darn it. He was traded. I just talked about him being traded for Travis Fryman. Gosh darn it. He did play for the Indians, though. Remember, he was... Oh, wow. Pickoff. Pickoff there. Phelps gets the guy at first. Caught him leaning. Fantastic throw. I hadn't seen that. Actually, I haven't seen that. That ball is ripped, and that's going to get off the wall. And he's going to go for 2 here on Randy Wynn, and he just slides in there. So that's, all right. But kind of sort of makes up for the guy getting thrown out at first, but he would be on third. Well, yeah, he'd probably be on third at this moment if that didn't happen. Well, Tommy Phelps is out. All right. So let's continue on here. Travis Fryman, what is your career year, dude? I mean, man, 93 was really good. 2000 was super good. In fact, 2000. I would say it's 2000 at the age of 31. So, oh, look at this play. Wow, what a fantastic sequence for the Rays there. Out at first, throw to third, and the third baseman getting Omar Vizquel at third or at home. Wow, that's one way to do a double play. And man, the Rays showing some great defensive proficiency in the top of that 6th inning. So the Indians had a shot to give Bartolo Colon a lead, and they didn't. And, well, Big Sexy is now on the mound again, trying to keep the Rays at bay. All right, so 2000, Travis Fryman and Omar Vizquel with a diving stop towards the center, and yeah, he's not going to get that, even though the second baseman threw the ball to first for some reason. Out of the way, fantastic stop by Vizquel, but it doesn't really do anything at all. It's a single. All right, Travis Fryman, 2000. All right, 155 games played, 658 plate appearances, scored 93 runs, got 184 hits, career high, 38 doubles, career high, 4 triples, 22 home runs, career high. Actually, no, career high was in 98 when he had 28 home runs. Never mind. 106 RBI, that's a career high. And let's see, 1 stolen base, 73 walks, and 111 strikeouts, but a 321 batting average, by far a career high. 392 on base percentage, 516. Let's see, slugging, 908 OPS, and 127 OPS plus. These are career highs, by the way. And 296 total bases, career high as well. He made the All-Star team, finished 17th in MVP voting, and won a Gold Glove. Finished 6th in Rookie of the Year voting back in 1990. 92, he got an All-Star appearance and a Silver Slugger Award. 93, All-Star. 94, All-Star. 96, All-Star. 98, not an All-Star, but finished 18th in MVP voting. So, once again, Travis Fryman had a fantastically solid career. Like, you can't say it was bad. You can't say that he had a bad career. He had a very, very nice career. Got accolades, has some hardware there. Let's see, postseason. Let's take a look at his postseasons. He only played in 3 postseasons, 1998, 1999, and 2001 with the Cleveland Indians. 98 beat the Red Sox in the Division Series. 98 lost to the Yankees in the ALCS. And 99 lost to the Red Sox in the ALDS. And 2001 lost to the Mariners in the ALDS. But let's see. Let's take a look at his best postseason. Probably 1999. 5 games against the Sox. 20 plate appearances. 2 runs scored, 4 hits, including a home run, and 4 RBI, 1 stolen base, 3 walks, 267 batting average. So his postseason numbers aren't that great, but the Indians only went kind of deep in 98 in that ALCS, but of course it was a 6-game loss to the New York Yankees. All right. Let's continue on here. So yeah, that's Travis Fryman. I mean, hold on. I forgot to check both. I'll check Travis Fryman's possible post-playing career, and we'll look at Matt Lawton too. So Matt Lawton, let's take a look at him. This is the wrong Matt Lawton. Okay, they had a completely different picture of a Matt Lawton, but this is the actual Matt Lawton that I'm thinking of. So let's take a look at this. So after the 2005 season, he received a 10-game suspension by MLB for testing positive for performance-enhancing drugs. The 7th inning stretch. Oh, hold on. Let's shut up here. All right, Big Sexy still in the game. And that's the 7th inning stretch. Let's continue on here with Matt Lawton. It's still a 2-2 game here. Bottom of the 7th inning. Rays trying to get something back going here against Bartolo Colon. All right. So, yeah, he tested positive for PEDs. And he apologized for letting people down. All right, let's see. They talk about his brother and professional career, minor leagues, major leagues. I want to see if he did anything post-playing career. And that ball it's gone. That's a home run. Wow. Hall. Home run to right field. And unfortunately, Large Seductive he gave up a home run. Another one, actually. That's the second home run he's given up in this game. And it's now 3-2. He is remaining in this game, but I figured not for long. He got the first out, but unfortunately, man, he just let one go. Let one go. This is very unfortunate. All right, so steroid use, blah 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 blah, and there's nothing on Matt Lawton's post-playing career, so that's at least not on Wikipedia. I'm not gonna delve or dive deeper for that information. And we'll just continue on Travis Fryman's post-playing career if we can find it. All right, so post-playing career. Fryman became the manager of the Mahoning Valley Scrappers, the Short A affiliate of the Indians in the New York Penn League, in 2008. It was his managerial debut after having worked as an infield instructor with the Indians during spring training that year. Fryman has been mentioned as a possible manager for the Cleveland Indians. I don't know how long this was written a long time ago, because it's definitely not replacing Terry Francona at this point. David Wallace became the Scrappers manager in 2011. Currently, Fryman is a hitting instructor for the Indians farm system, traveling to all of the Indians' AAA, AA, and Single-A minor league teams. So there he is. He's stuck with the Indians. And all right. So he has some influence on the, I guess, the Indians players that have come through their system during the 2010s, when the Indians did make some playoff appearances, and of course an American League championship back in 2016. All right, let's see. So, all right. Well, let's get out of here. We'll look at. Let's see. I was gonna pick a Rays player. I'm not even sure which one. Huh. So we'll go with the guy that's on the mound for the Rays at the moment, Doug Creek. If my freaking phone will load up his profile. Give me a second. So Doug Creek, please load. Hold on 1 second. It's the website. It's messing up. Not me. Not my phone. Doug Creek, finally. Pitcher. Threw lefty, batted lefty. 5'10", 205 pounds when he played. Born March 1st, 1969. Very nice. Now 51 years of age. Born in Winchester, Virginia, drafted by the California Angels in the 5th round of the 1990 June draft out of Georgia Tech, and then drafted by the St. Louis Cardinals in the 7th round of the 91 draft out of Georgia Tech. Made his major league debut September 17th, 1995 at the age of 26. Whoa, that took a while. Against the Los Angeles Dodgers, pitched 1 inning. Got 2 strikeouts. His last game ever, October 1st, 2005, at the age of 36, versus the Minnesota Twins, pitched .2 innings and had 1 strikeout. Played for the USA national team in college and their 18 and under team. His full name is Paul Douglas Creek. Wore several different numbers over his career, has a career WAR of -1.1, a career 7-14 record, and a 5.32 career ERA. Let's try and organize the several different numbers that he wore over his careers and the several different teams he played for. War number 37 for the St. Louis Cardinals. Number 51 for the San Francisco Giants. Number 37 for the Chicago Cubs. Number 38 for the Tampa Bay Rays. Number 36 for the Seattle Mariners. 39 for the Toronto Blue Jays. And 52 for the Detroit Tigers. All right, let's take a look at the transaction history. 1990, drafted by the Angels. 91, drafted by the Cardinals. 1995, traded by the Cardinals with Rich DeLucia and Alan Watson to the San Francisco Giants for a player to be named later, and Royce Clayton. The Giants sent Chris Wimmer, who ended up just in the minors, January 16, 1996, to the St. Louis Cardinals to complete the trade. So we got 2 outs here. Bottom of the 8th inning. Bartolo Colon is still on the mound, hoping the Indians, with their final chance, can tie this game or get the lead. Let's try and hurry this up here because the game could be over very soon. November 7th, 97, purchased by the White Sox from the Giants, purchased by the Hanshin Tigers in December of 1997 from the White Sox. So he went to play in Japan for a time, then came back to the U.S. in 1999 and signed as a free agent with the Cubs. In September of 99, he was released by the Cubs. February 1st, 2000, signed as a free agent with the Rays. 2002, July, sent to the Mariners by the Rays as part of a conditional deal. October 15th of 2002, released by the Mariners, and then he signed as a free agent with the Blue Jays. October of 2003, released by the Blue Jays. February 2004, signed as a free agent with the Cardinals. And this game is tied. This game is freaking Matt Lawton, dude, way to go. We talked about you today, and you hit a home run to tie this game. It is 3-3 now, although there were PED issues that you did have in your career. So, regardless, home run, 3-3, and Jim Thome is up to bat. There are no outs, and Esteban Yan is on the mound, and I guess they kind of wish Doug Creek was still pitching, because he was getting through that Indians lineup. It's hard to keep these guys down, that's for sure. Continuing on here, where was I? Let's see. October 15th, 2004, granted free agency, and then 2005 he signed with the Tigers and released by the Tigers in July of 2005. Ground ball, and they get Thome out. So they get that dangerous batter, and they get him to ground out, and he has no idea where he is going. Russell Branyan is up to bat now. So when did this guy get paid? All right, Doug Creek, when did you get paid? Well, you got paid in 2003, $700,000 by the Toronto Blue Jays. So, 2004, he did not play in the majors at all. 98 didn't play in the majors at all. He was in Japan. And it's a bit difficult to find a career year. That ball is wow, what a fantastic catch by the first baseman, going behind him and just reaching out, getting that out there. Bartolo Colon is still in this game. What a fantastic performance by Big Sexy here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Hey, his team gave him one more chance to come up here. Let's see if he can shut down the Rays to send this game back into extra innings. Well, another extra innings game possibly here in Tropicana Field, but one out. Milton Bradley now. I might have jinxed it. Greg Vaughn is up to bat. Not as dangerous as he was in the late 90s here, but still has the power to end this game. That's a ball. So Doug Creek, man, when was your career year, dude? That's hard to tell at this point. Now let's take a look at his ERA. Oof, yeah, that's kind of rough. Another fly ball to center field to Milton Bradley. He handles that. That's 2 outs. I guess you would have to say it was his 2001 season. So 2001, he was a reliever. Went 2-5. That's his record, but that doesn't matter. And that ball is caught by Matt Lawton. That's 3 outs. So we are headed back to extra innings here in Tropicana Field. I don't know. There's something in the air here. There's something in this this domed air. Milton Bradley is up to bat here. All right, let's continue. So, yeah. Oh, that ball is smoked, and it's gone. Milton Bradley, home run, gives the Indians the lead. It's been a while, but the Indians finally break through and get that 4th run. 4-3 here in the 10th inning. And who knows, Big Sexy might be coming to end that game. We'll see. Esteban Yan, you've been awful in these 2 innings. I don't know how they're keeping you in this game. Tyner under gets that in center field. Let's see. 62.2 innings pitched. Allowed 51 hits, 34 runs, 30 of them earned. Allowed 7 home runs, 49 walks, 5 of them intentional. and 66 strikeouts. And most strikeouts in his career came in 2000. He got 73 there. Yeah, it's between 2000 and 2001. Neither of them are spectacular. Neither of them are really spectacular numbers here, and he just doesn't have spectacular numbers, unfortunately. So that's it. Never made the playoffs. None of the teams he played for either made the postseason or didn't include him in the postseason roster. In, let's see, any capacity. Let's see, 95. Did the Cardinals make the playoffs in 95? Let's take a look at that. 1995, nope. 62 and 81. That's when Joe Torre was fired. All right. Giants in 97. The Giants did win the NL West in 1997 and lost to the Marlins in the division series. And that's let's see, that's one, and that's not going to get the second one, but get the lead guy at second there. Continuing on here. Omar Vizquel is up. Let's see. Yeah, so he pitched in 97 with the Giants, but he only played 3 games, so they did not put him on any postseason roster there. And I guess that would be the only team that he would have played for that would have made the playoffs in his career. All right, so that's it. But that's the end of the top of the 10th. So here's Bartolo Colon coming in to try and... Oh, no. Uh-oh. All right, so Wickman is on for the Cleveland Indians. So Bartolo Colon did not get a chance to finish this game off himself. I am very disappointed, but Wickman with a play there and to first, and he throws him out there. So Bob Wickman. Ooh, I don't know. Do I have enough time? Because this is another big, sexy guy as well. So the Indians with 2 very, very large, sexy men to try and close out the Tampa Bay Rays here. That's a base hit between third and short. So, okay, we might have a chance to get Bob Wickman here, but there could be a double play. Bob Wickman, pitcher, batted righty, threw righty, 6'1", 207 pounds. Oh, come on, man. He's a lot bigger and sexier than that. Born February 6th, 1969. Very nice. He's now 51 years of age, and this could be the double play to end this game. Hold on. And, just safe at first base. Ooh, very, very close. Well, so here we are. Aubrey Huff. If he hits a home run, it's over. If he gets out, it's over. And that's a fly ball to Omar Vizquel, and this game is over. So we'll get to Bob Wickman some other day. That's the end of this game. The Tampa Bay Rays have defeated the Cleveland Indians. Oh no, have lost to the Cleveland. What am I talking about? 4-3. The Indians win. They both had 8 hits, but man, Esteban Yan, what a horrendous performance by you in those 2 innings. I'm done. We are all done here from Tropicana Field. Thank you all for watching Sports Goofs MLB Sim for today. I'm Francisco. We're going to have our 62nd episode coming tomorrow. And then our next simulation will be the Detroit Tigers versus the New York Yankees. And hope you all are staying safe, washing your hands, and supporting your local restaurants and stuff. And thank you to all of our essential workers. We'll see you all tomorrow for Sports Goofs. All right, we're not going to watch the Marlins and Astros. We're done.